Yes, good evening, dear viewers. Welcome to the stream. Apologies for the missing of the earlier commentaries. Currently, it is a double elimination tournament taking place at Black Spot Bar here in Custom Corner in Gulu City. Samuel Ogenrwot, the guy donning on the navy blue, the dark blue t-shirt, and Samson Odong, the guy currently shooting. It is a race to 5. It is 1. It is the second pair of the tournament whose game is being live streamed on this same platform. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that this is the second edition of the double elimination tournament organized here at Sport Bar in Gulu City, Custom Corner. It is the first time Sam Ogenrwot, the guy currently on table, is participating in this tournament. The scores are 1 each. They are racing to 5. Be notified that the first pair that played was between Dr. Walter and Biche Roy. Biche Roy happens to be the director or the owner of Black Spot Bar, and he also doubles as the power coordinator or the Pool Association of Uganda coordinator for West actually. That means he covers the districts of Gulu, Omoro, Amoro, and the rest. He successfully managed to beat a player in the caliber of Walter Odochi in a race to 5-4. The game was so tight that went to a decider. And currently on table, we are having Samson Odong taking on Ogenrwot Samuel. Ladies and Ogenrwot Samuel comes to Gulu City this year for the first time, having won 3 consecutive tournaments away from home. That is, 3 consecutive tournaments from Kitgum. That is from Soweto Pool Club. They are currently tied up at 1-1. They are racing to 5. Welcome. It is me, John Eddie Ojara, and the most common name as far as pool is concerned is Tungdiang Media. Apologies for the disruption that observed by the constant movements. The best position I could get for this live stream is by side, and as we speak, such movements may continue, but currently get your eyes glued on the green bed. It is Samuel Ogenrwot 1, Walter Odoke 1. Remember earlier on before a game between Samson Odong and Biche Roy, where Biche Roy was leading 4-0 in a race to 5, and Odong, the guy currently on table, managed to hook or get a comeback and level things up to 4, and later on went to lose in a decider. So Biche Roy was declared winner to 5. Stake was 50k each, and the pot was 100k. Currently, Samson takes on one of Kid's shooters and a twin brother to Moses Umara, who is still progressing slowly in Kenya, in Eldoret, in the biggest tournament in the African soil called the Timber Exos tournament. So Moses Umara is the twin brother to the guy who is currently on board queuing in the name Samuel Ogenrwot. He finds himself snookered, but he will have to do some bit of magic to get sure he looks, but fails on his attempt. And so it is still 1-1. They are racing to 5. Welcome to the stream. You could as well predict the final outcome of this game, and we see who takes it all. Second game of the 24-man squad double elimination tournament, second edition being organized here at Black Spot. Samson is playing the yellows and Samuel is playing the reds, and according to the confirmation is just a black ball away, turning a lead that should Samson queuing perfectly well against his opponent Samuel. The arresting to 5. Only need a stand shot to claim, but good but not good enough. Would he opt for a bank shot or will opt for a bank one? 2-1. They are racing 2-5. So among the audience, we have a lot of participants at Black Spot and viewers at Black Spot. As you can see, the counter is well filled with all types of drinks available, and actions are ongoing already. Back on the table, it is Samson with lead, having suffered the first defeat. He has made it to the win. Frame number 4, Samson with the break. Kindly show me your predictions on this very channel. Come to the screen. Oh yes, it is Samson Odong playing the reds and Samuel Ogenrwot playing the yellows. It is a race to 5, and Samson could be on his way to make it 3-1 with that nice shot. You just have to put the ball, whatever position the cue ball will get itself into, will work for him as long as it doesn't go to the far wall. Just when he needed to make the most of his shot, he performs below par. Huge advantage to Samuel Ogenrwot. And dear viewers, ladies and gentlemen, one thing you should know about twin brothers, in Acholi we refer to them as Opio, and that's why on the scoreboard you are having Ochen, and Ochen is always the younger one, Opio the eldest or the older brother among or between the twins. Opio is currently in Kenya, Eldoret, the Timber Exo tournament, and information getting us is that still progressing perfectly well. It is Samuel Ogenrwot taking on Samson Odong. a non-Caesar student. All Samson needs is with a stand shot. Accuracy with a stand or accuracy with a follow shot. So that by the time he uses stand, he puts the black ball at the pocket he's planning to put, but he's trying to slice it to the bottom left pocket. Succeed. All he needs now, because of the safety, he will just have to slice it to this bottom pocket and claim his victory or extend the lead to. It is Samson 3, Samuel 1. They are racing to 5. Samuel has to start winning, else things are running out of hand. Samuel will have to start winning now, and he just start with a dry break. Samuel confirms this, and he'll have to play the yellows. They are racing to 5. This frame could be as good as given the nature of queuing we are seeing tonight from Samson. From 1-0 down to 3-1 up. It's a commendable progress from Samson Odong, whose namesake, Kenneth Odong, was recently eliminated in the late hours of the evening in the ongoing tournament at Timber Exo in Eldoret in Kenya. We just need to have a stand or a slight draw. That was the shot. Whatever position of the cue ball will not matter as long as it aligns perfectly. How about that? For a shot from a player who is perfectly cueing with confidence, given the fact that he is home. Samuel Ogenrwot is 3 frames down. He needs to win all the frames so that he progresses to the next round. And should he lose, he will have to go down loser's bracket. That's one good importance of this double elimination. It's very clear once you lose from the winner's bracket, ladies and gentlemen, to those who may not understand it, is that same bracket whereby all players are drawn equally, but the one who wins maintains that same class, and the one that loses drops down to the loser's bracket. Dropping down to the loser's bracket doesn't mean it is the end of the road for West down, but it means you can still climb up from the loser's bracket and become victorious by joining the winners in the upper bracket. Though Samuel looks frustrated and down already, so much opportunity to regain the lead. Opts for the yellows, but the cue boy just attained as perfect as what he wished for. For one, Walter Samson Odong in a pole position. Our dear viewers, one thing you should know is that Samson has been with Caesar for a period of at least 1 year, and whatever he learned from there, trying to give him credit in this tournament. As he takes a very, very comfortable lead against one of the finest shooters from Kitgum. So those viewing us, kindly share with me your predictions, or perhaps just type the like button so that Kundiang Media also gains something in terms of live streaming. Someone has been invited back on table. That attempt did not yield any results, but the intention was very clear to either put it or at least block the path to the ball of Samuel, that is the yellow ball, accessing the bottom right corner pockets. Thanks for that one person who has liked the video. I urge the rest, so it's a simple like as you watch, will not consume any of your It's a sophisticated plan from someone. Samson Odong is just 3 red balls away from clinching his first in the winners category, and at the same time 3 red balls away from sending Samuel Ogenrwot to the losers bracket. That intention to open up would have been backed up by his ability to pot, but he failed to do so. Huge advantage to Samuel. I feel all his resultant cue balls are not as perfectly planned, but he succeeds in one of those. He's snookering his opponent. Samson snookered. He'll have to ask to seek assistance. In his attempt to locate, succeeds in location, but the Samuel I know could have this frame gone undusted. One shot to Samuel. That simple tap on the board means that something was not perfect. See? He needs room for mistakes. Kids in snookering. Samson snookered as Samuel sips a bottle of Nirvana water. Down perfectly locates his ball by using two cushions, but what we Samuel Ogenrwot up against the black. So the third time. Perfectly finishes it and it goes to his break. Requests for a break of 2 minutes. According to my knowledge of lip reading, he requests for a break of 2 minutes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the screen. It is Samuel Ogenrwot taking on Odong. Samson Odong needs one, and Samuel Ogenrwot needs all the remaining friends. Samuel is playing the yellows, and Samson is playing the reds. Samson with one nice shot. It's perfect. The fact that he has pushed the ball away from his head means the shot was perfect and was perfect to plan. Good, but good enough. Huge advantage to Samuel. Remember, dear viewers, Samuel needs all and Odong Samson needs only one. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Samson Odong, just 3 red balls away from sending Samuel Ogenrwot to the losers bracket. I'm very sure the yellow ball at the bottom corner pockets, corner pockets will not deter Samuel from executing his role. If he opts for a simple roll of that red ball to the ball right. It depends on the game. That is what I'm like. Now, someone who are Madam what you say, with no comment. You also call customers. That is right. Snooker is Samuel Ogenrwot ends up snookering his counterpart. And you have to search for that angle. On the search to locate his red ball. Successful locate. One shot, two. Again, what? You have to snooker behind the black. See. Push advantage somewhere. Samson will have to look at his red ball. That's a foul. Two. Samson and Fiji advantage too. Who requests the umpire to at least do his best. First things first, organize that ball off cushion. Balls look set, supporting, but what may lack is only the accuracy and concentration. Succeeds in one field, and I'm very sure he will not be taking that same route because there is already safety. But in maximum confidence, he will put it as long as he locates or attains the perfect cue ball. After that, he will be good to go. Yeah, that's a cue ball, meaning he maintains it perfectly, and so you will have to clear the table no matter what and reduce the gap to only one frame. This on a normal day could be one frame. Given the location of this red ball, unless otherwise, you will opt for a snooker. Decides to go full attack because maybe in his attempt after putting that yellow ball, he will have assurance of maximum time, or perhaps just closing the gap or the pot too. Thank you. That's another interesting game. That was the intention of Samuel, and he succeeds. Though 100% he wanted that black ball in. Let's see what Samson can do in this scenario. So the people of the Gallery Pool Club will just get ready that the next game shall be between your director, that is Odong Samuel, and Haron Opio. That will be an Mangulu again after this. Samson will opt for a snooker, but the snooker he wants to opt for will demand concentration, maximum accuracy. Concedes defeat, it is 4-3, they are racing the pies. And it is Samson's break. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, frame number 8. It was a nice split of the balls from Samson Odong, but fails to confirm his color. His intention was to confirm the reds, but he successfully fails to confirm. Huge advantage to Samuel Ogenrwot. Elias Uchen fall. Odong Samson fall. Ogenrwot Samuel aka Uchen 3. Open table 1. What will be? Samuel opts for the yellows. Plays the yellows. Confirms the yellows. That corner, that bottom left corner pocket has been on. Why? Oh, the reason Samuel may get eliminated. He has suffered severely from that bottom left corner pocket, but the parking of his elbow at that bottom left corner pocket is a huge advantage to him as an express option to snooker. There's very clear visibility of the red ball from Samson, and the only red ball he'll play is that one. There are many options. Here is one of those available options. Ladies and gentlemen, remember they are race to 5. Mohamed Bello is only behind Samson Odong. In the comment section, I was questioning why is Samson behaving that way. Mohamed Bello, you promised to be president. The intention of Samuel Ogenrwot is to maximize 2 shots by snookering, but all snookering programs are not going to plan. Samson finally succeeds in what, in my opinion, a plan built to snooker. Samson will have, Samuel will have to locate any of the yellows, succeed successfully, and in return snooker his opponent. Tit for tat is a fair game, ladies and gentlemen. As I always say, the route used for entrance would be the same route you can use for exit. Let's see if he has this act or this proverb or this simile. It is a foul and it's 2 shots to Samuel. Takes the closest look, especially on the balls that are intact. No room for error. One shot taken by Samuel, one shot left. From the view of things, there are no portable balls, but what they can do is to snooker by playing that yellow ball closest to the center pocket. White ball just attempt successful, the execution minimum in success. Will he succeed in snookering again? Remember, the loser here will have to drop to the loser's bracket, and the winner changes his spot in the winner's bracket. One of the composers is Ogenrwot, who was beaten by Roy Beachy in the rest of us. The only problem ball, ladies and gentlemen, is that red ball of Samson, but we go to the so an off ball from that yellow was successful, and as I come back to the only problem ball will be that red ball that is ahead or in front of the yellow ball, which is located on the top left bottom of your screen. I'm very sure that cue ball is meant to open up that red ball which is leaning against the cushion. With should it affect his accuracy, you will achieve that success. Target successful. All you need now. All you need now is accuracy.
Thank you. Report on that table now. Report on table 2.
All he needs to do is to slightly cut that ball into the center pocket. The ball rolling naturally, so that the perfect aligns with the black ball, so that it puts it into the bottom left corner pocket. Should you see? That's the shot he was waiting for, and from his body reaction, he achieves the success. So deported, ladies and gentlemen, it will be end of the road for Samuel Ogenrwot in the winner's bracket. The biggest task now is to move from the loser's bracket to the winner, so that he achieves something. Game over.